Truckin Beauty, coming to you with another video. I want to just have a quick little chit chat while I sit here and enjoy my lunch. I'm on the way home. This is my last run. I'm going home, so my cooler is looking a little skittish. So I stopped at the truck stop for something to eat. So I got some potato soup, the worst you can get really, but I got some. It's not half bad. If you use some hot sauce. I got some hot sauce. But I want to talk about my day or my week last week. I had a kind of interesting week. Everything that could go wrong did not all go wrong, but a lot of stuff that could go wrong, it went wrong, honey. My appointments were set tight. I had what did I have? Let's see, let me look at it. I know I had a 6 a.m. and then after that, I don't know. So let's look and see what I had. I was just pushing for time all day long. It's like everything was going to work against me all day long. I think it was this one. Yeah. So I went down to Florida the day before, and I had a 6 a.m. appointment, an 8:30 appointment, a 10:30 appointment, and I had a pickup at 3. Y'all, that 6 a.m. appointment, there was no way in the world. I was not able to leave in time to even, I left my 6 a.m. appointment at 8:13, I think it was. So, yeah, it was just bad out the door. Just straight out the gate, just bad. So, I went to my next appointment, my 8:30 appointment. I have to leave my 6 a.m. appointment late. But here's the thing about it. I left late, but it wasn't like late because of me. It was like a lie. It's just like scheduled too close together. So, I had help with the work. And that's what made it faster. So I'd have been really late if I didn't have help. Like, I went to do the other side of the load, and I was like, what the heck? You already done it? Thank you, because I gotta go. So I appreciate them helping me. Thanks again, guys. Then I left and went to my 8:30 appointment. I got lost on the way to my 8:30. Yeah, got lost. Because your girl ain't got a GPS. So I had to map my routes out. And I did good. I mapped it out. And I usually do pretty good with that. But I get to the road and it's turned down. It's a no truck road. So I'm trying to figure out, what the heck is this? And I'm looking at it like a neighborhood could be back there or something, or a school or something. So I'm like, this cannot be right. So I called the customer and I asked them, how do your trucks usually come in? Because this road I'm looking at is no truck road. They're like, what road? And I said, I don't remember what road it was on, but I'll say Fish Street. They're like, we're not on Fish Street, we're on Maple. Let me go back to the drawing board and figure out where you are, and I'll be there shortly. I go back, and yeah, I was completely lost. But I went back and I found where it's supposed to be, and I went there. And when I got there, Lord behold, that was a mess. I asked him, I said, how do your trucks usually get in here? And it's a place where really truly a 53-foot truck and trailer should not be. It really shouldn't be there, but you gotta make it work anyhow. So they're like, they kind of back in. I'm like, okay, we'll work on this. Visualize with me here. I had to pull the truck into their driveway, which their driveway is shared with a driveway of a customer in front of them. So you have to pull in, go behind the building into a parking lot, back from the parking lot, curve back from the parking lot. Like, this is the front of the truck up here. You gotta back up like this and around a curve. This curve is a gate. You gotta back into the gate, and there's 2 curves on the side of the gate. Once you back into the gate, there is a brick wall. All right, so you got backed into the gate. So here's the front of the truck up here. In front of my head's the front of the truck, and there's a trailer. So I'm trying to curve the trailer to get to the dock door over here. But there's a brick wall right up here in front in a tight parking lot. When I tell you, it took me a long time, a good minute, to get that truck and that trailer into that spot. When I finally got it in, y'all, after I get past the brick wall, then there's a tree stump that came up to like the top of the steps of the door of the truck. So it's like not a little tree stump, like not so you want to just run over. No, that's a full tree stump. Like, watch out, don't hit that. Right under the tree stump, it was 2 small storage buildings. Like, this was the most annoying place to get into, and no one there. Like, they're all just looking like, well, should get it eventually. No one knew how. So there was no one to give you a cheat sheet of how to get in. And I'm asking, like, how do drivers get in here? They kind of just back in. That's not what you want to do. Y'all, that place was so tight. When I got up out of there, got ready to leave, I had to pull straight forward like this much because they had stuff on the side. Cut it hard to the left, then back up, cut it hard to the right while backing up, get some more space, and go back forward and cut it hard to the left to get out their gate. It was interesting. Mind you, I was already late, and then I got lost, and it took a while to get in there. And so now I'm off at this point to the 10:30 appointment. 10:30 appointment, they're backed up all day. So me being late don't even matter. Like, don't matter at all, because they weren't taking me because they were so backed up. Their dock is this big. But worst of that, they made me sit on the street for about 2 hours because they're like getting into the dock. You can't get in. It's so tight. It's so small. So what you gotta do is, there's a truck in front of me, so I'm waiting on the street. Truck in front of me's waiting on the street. There's a truck in the curb, and it's 2 trucks in the dock. So what you do is, as the time comes, when the truck move up, you go up. And so I go in and check in, and the guy sees me. He's like, hold on a second, the doorbell's broke. And he seen who I work for. The man literally started cussing. He started cussing because the load I have is work. We got to do work now. So, alright, I check in and everything. He said when that truck pulled out of door 1, you pull in. Okay, cool. It's like, alright, bet, it's about to start moving. I'm still on the street. So, a truck pulled out of door. Oh, he said it was 1 truck in front of me. 1 truck in front of me. When that truck, after the ones in door 1 pulled out, they pull in, then I pull in door 1. And so now their dock, remember I said the dock is tight. Their dock, you have to blindside in. Blindside. So kind of explain to some people who don't know what blindside is. There is a side that you always want to back. It's like in your car. If you want to back up, and look on. Like if you're looking at your mirrors and you're going to look on your driver's side, that's where you're looking at, and you're watching the line, right? Basically like that. But sometimes in a truck you can't do that. Like we like to look out the window on the driver's side as well, but sometimes you gotta look out the passenger side. And you see passenger mirrors and everything, and it's quite annoying. It's tedious. You gotta a lot of checking, a lot of get out and looking and everything. So just to make sure you don't hit anything. So now it comes time for to get into the dock. Everyone's parking on the road. At this point, I made up 1 spot in. Someone else is coming behind me. They're parking on the road and cutting in and then looping back around and cutting back out. And it's crazy. So the guy in front of me, he goes in. And look, I'll get out and help a driver because someone got out to help me. I didn't just learn this on my own or in my sleep. Someone helped me. So I always pay back and I help the next person. Blindside, right? He got this nice Kenworth, long nose Kenworth. And here's the thing about it. If you go too far to the left, you're not just like messing up. No, it's a freaking creek there. A creek. Like you're gonna just run your truck into a creek. Tip over. Not what you want to do. So I go help him. I'm on this side where the creek is. Another driver on the back side where the trailer is. And it's tight. On top of it blind, it's tight. So you literally gotta steal all the space you can from the back to get a little bit of space to the front. Because he's got this long nose. So we work with him, we get him in, right? Okay, cool. So I've been sitting here for like another 30 minutes at this point, and it's my turn to get in the door. So The other guy, we did a rotate around because he cut in front of me. So we did a rotate around and I got the spot back and he moved it aside and then I lined up like that to get in. That guy that I helped get in, the Kenworth, he ain't helped the girl. Not one bit. But it's cool though. Because, I mean, whatever. I'm up here in the truck, standing up, like looking into the front. I don't put my glasses on. It got serious. I done sat here and I put my glasses on and I'm looking at the mirrors, make sure I can see everything. And a couple guys, you know, there was a guy who, believe it or not, was at the last delivery I was at where I had a hard time getting that tight space. He had a small box truck and he's delivering there too. So he helped me out. And the guy who I did the loop around with helped me out. The Kenworth guy, he ain't budge. But when I got in there, I got to that door, he was right beside me. He looked at me and said, "Good job." Well, thanks. Thanks, Mr. Kenworth driver. But help the next person out. Just like they help you. Anyways. Just a little bit of something. I'm gonna go back to my soup. It's feeling cold also. I need some more hot sauce, but. And I hope y'all have a. Can't get my hot sauce open. Who's calling me? Oh. I'm gonna call you right back. Oh, you can't hear me. I'm gonna call you right back. All right. A little more hot sauce in my soup. I'll be good. I'll look at something like that. All right, y'all. Peace, love, chocolate hair grease. And finish this soup. Return this phone call. And hit the road. Talk to you later. Truckin Beauty signing out.